The Food Bank of New York has reported a rapid rise in malnutrition since government food assistance was cut by the U.S. Congress several months ago. Our correspondent Caleb Maupin reports from New York.
On November 1st of last year, the U.S. Congress cut over $5 billion in funding for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which subsidizes food for low-income families across the United States. The Food Bank for New York, a foundation dedicated to fighting hunger and malnutrition, reports that these cuts are having a devastating impact on the lives of people across the city. The report declares that 85% of food banks have noticed a large increase in people who are desperately in need of food. According to the report, even more people in New York City are food insecure as a result of the cuts than during the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy. Tony Ehrenstein, a nutrition expert and diabetes educator in New York City, says these cuts are a serious danger to public health.
On an individual basis, people are losing $40 a week on the basis. And for somebody who has very little money and very little access to food, losing $40 a week means they're losing meals.
The cuts in food assistance will have a large impact on low-income children throughout New York City, who are especially in need of proper nutrition.
I think that also with children in particular, you know, they are developing, and at that point in their lives, they really need to get adequate nutrients. And you know, for the development of their bones, for the development of their brain cells, and they can't get that if they're not getting adequate food. They're not getting, you know, milk and eggs and cheese and adequate protein and vegetables. If they're not getting that, they're not going to develop.
Reports from New York City and around the country show that the food assistance cuts are having a horrific impact on public health. Despite that, the U.S. Congress is now considering cutting another $9 billion from the program in the next few months. Caleb Maupin, Press TV, New York.